Hi.
Welcome. The spam's in my face. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Hi, Yepcha.
How's it going?
How's your day been going? We're playing a game that is a lot of people's favorite game by this designer, the Dr. Reiner Knizia.
The good doctor.
And I've been reluctant to play it just because visually it's not super exciting to me. But we just played a little
It doesn't
first
look bad,
round.
though.
It's not bad. It's just not like there's other games
The
that
theme isn't what you're interested
yeah.
in. Yeah.
I'm not super into
exploration.
Not even exploration, but just kind of like Indiana Jones. Like I didn't really grow up with that type of thing, so I'm not easy. But we played a little bit of it right before, and it was really fun. So I'm excited. My day has been good. Yepcha. At some point, we have to talk to you about figuring out also possibly streaming Gubat Banwa, because I know our whole family probably couldn't come together to play it, and usually with streams, or at least with podcasts that I've heard, a smaller group is just easier to move through. Mm-hmm. So
wait, you stream?
Oh no, we missed
Dang.
it. What were you streaming?
What were you streaming? I did not. We gotta go
8, right?
Yeah. You can go follow you right now.
4, 5, 6, 7.
What game were you? Oh, Minecraft looks like.
Ooh, nice.
Awesome. Yeah, how are we not following you? What? No. Oh, what?
Andrew's
it's signed into you.
Your account? No, not me. I used Andrew's computer.
Oh, you know what? It opened up whatever
the wrong.
Yeah, it opened up whatever Windows.
The Windows browser.
The Windows browser.
But
yeah, let's.
Yepcha live.
That is awesome. Yeah, we got to.
There we go. We have corrected this wrong.
We would love to get maybe another Gubat Banwa campaign going with a few of you. The dedicated, the people willing to stay up later and play a little bit more often, who've got the time and the energy, and then maybe stream it, because that would be.
And I don't know. I don't know if it would be fun to make new characters or do like side quests with the characters that are made. Think about it.
Yeah, it might be a little confusing if the characters are. It was like
maybe 1, 2,
a prequel or something. We might need to do new.
You need to count that, by the way, because we are.
Yeah, we were good.
I don't know when the last time we've played a purely.
Yeah, I'm fine with staying up.
I don't know when the last time we've played like a straight 2-player game is. Oh, I guess Unmatched is a 2-player game, right?
Yeah, and actually we need to play Unmatched again, because we got Sun Wukong, aka the
Monkey King.
Character in the game, and so we gotta play with that. Maybe versus Velociraptors. Or something like that. I don't know.
Also, what are people going to be playing this weekend? Or
what did you get played this week, and what are you hoping to play?
Or just what are you doing in general?
That's a lot of questions.
Oh, sorry. No, because I was thinking. Because I wanted to respond with, I am excited because after this stream we're gonna watch the newest not Mandalorian episode. Boba Fett episode, which we forget. A Wednesday release is really throwing us off because I keep forgetting.
Wednesday is our game night, and we actually got to play Ruination yesterday for the first time. That was a Christmas gift of mine from my parents, and it was a lot of fun. It was a great, combat heavy fighting game. The map was really interesting. You're basically equidistant to everybody, and you can get to almost anything very quickly. So fighting is fast, and it's the main way to get points is to fight as much as possible. So I was actually not as aggressive as I should have been. There was a new player at the table, very nice guy, but I always am a little hesitant to attack newer players to me. I just feel like it's easier for me to attack people I'm more comfortable with. So I didn't. But he got in a big fight with in the game, not in real life, with with his cousin-in-law, and so it was really fun. And our friend K-Pax of the stream, who's been in hibernation with his new baby. Hibernation probably sounds more restful. Yeah. The baby's been in hibernation. They've been staying up, taking care of it. Anyways, so he got to come out, play games with us, which was awesome. So it's always a treat to get the new parents playing games with us. So he played and won.
Whoa! So, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it was his choice of the game. So, yeah, of course, we're gonna follow you. What do you think?
Yeah, now that we follow you, Yepcha, then we can do the shout out because I didn't realize.
Oh, what up?
We didn't follow you. Like that.
Yeah, let's get
we have to remember how to. We got to be better at remembering how to do. We need to switch spots because I want to be typing most of the time or controlling.
I know you always do, but can you control the? Can you control the stream?
No, I can't.
So that's the question.
We're playing Lost Cities. We're drinking Mai Tais. And I can already tell that this game is going to be good, but it's going to frustrate me because I already made the wrong decision during the practice game.
Hey, that was a practice game, so we're, I guess we can switch over to the table here.
Yeah, we'll switch over.
So it's a light 2-player game, or 2-player card game.
And you place your cards like this.
You place a card and then draw a card. If you can't place a card or don't want to place a card, you can spend your turn discarding cards. But here's the but.
The big but.
The big but is when you discard a card, you place it in the middle, and your opponent can then draw from those cards that you discarded. So you could be giving them just what they needed. So it's a tough choice.
And the thing is, I always like to not I like to withhold cool moves or points from Andrew. So I feel like the time we did our practice round, I did bad strategic decisions just because I didn't want to give you a card. So do you want to go?
The other thing is there are 5 expeditions. Each color is a quote-unquote expedition. And as soon as you've placed a card into the expedition, which will be a number, something like 1 through 10, as soon as it means you're committing to the expedition, and it's going to cost you 20 points to go there. So, to be able to score any positive points, you have to actually first score 20 points in that expedition, and then you'll start scoring positive points. So, you don't want to commit to all of them because you'll just get a ton of negative points.
Which is what I was doing in the practice round.
And your cards always have to go in ascending order, so low to high.
Something that I'm really excited about is that this is a 30-minute game, which anything shorter than that is typically it's not as strategic, maybe.
That might be accounting for doing 3 rounds.
Oh.
The rulebook suggests 3 rounds. Best
out of 3?
And then you add your score in all 3 rounds. But
we'll see if we get there.
We can do whatever we want.
Okay, you go first.
We can do whatever we want. Okay.
Or I can go first because I know what my move is.
Sure.
I'm discarding this one.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, I'm going to place a wager card.
No!
And then take that. So the wager cards double your score, whether it's positive or negative. So I'm banking hard on this one that I can get some positive points.
I'm discarding this card.
Oh wow, you're just
I'm just I'm seeing what I got.
I'm gonna play that there, and then I'm gonna grab that.
Whoa, you're just a scavenger.
Yeah, I'm a scavenger this game.
I'm gonna go with this. Going hard on the lava. Also very much the one ring is gonna fall in there, and then there's gonna be
this handshake over the lava seems very.
And then it's tenuous. Gonna have a crust that then the one ring is gonna sit upon before eventually, falling into the lava, lighting up the Elven or not? Is it Elven on it? It's the dark tongue of Mordor or whatever, yeah. And then eventually, falling over. But.
All right, so that...
One ring to rule them all.
That is.
We just finished that. It's been it's Andrew's holiday movie, Lord of the Rings, because they released during Christmas time, and Andrew, the way he explained it is, when did you have time to watch the Lord of the Rings but winter break, at least when we were younger?
Mm-hmm.
And then so we watched Lord of the Rings or The Fellowship by ourselves, and then we hung out with our friends and watched the Two Towers, and then we just finished Return of the King last weekend for Josiah. Was like, for Martin Luther King weekend. He's like, we definitely have to watch Return of the King. And then
we kept expecting MLK to return.
Return of the King.
It was just Aragorn. Apparently.
Just Aragorn. Wait, no.
You know, Aragorn's cool, but he's no MLK.
Let's see, what should I don't like this. I'm scared to give you these points, but I'm really nervous about what could happen here. But I haven't gotten anything that I wanted.
Just Aragorn. I'd go crazy if Aragorn just showed up. I mean, let's be real. I would also... with his sword.
This should be way faster.
So, but would you be excited if Aragorn showed up like kingly Aragorn at the end of the movie, or like Strider in the bar?
Strider in the bar.
Because I think
what
I would
flavor
be more,
of Aragorn do you like?
Or like lovesick. You know, in
Aragorn.
in
Rivendell, Aragorn.
You know. Yeah,
okay,
I agree. I think Strider would be. I would be more interested in Strider showing up than I would be for, you know.
I'm in too many places. Oh my gosh. The cards are not. I need to give up. Scruffy Ranger characters, no matter what.
Oh, baby. There we go. I was looking for that.
I like
our yellow area is like our dump spot.
Yeah,
I mean, if you start drawing from it, if either of us start drawing from it, it could be pretty good.
Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's undo this.
Well, I just discarded that one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab it.
You have to play a card
I have
first.
to play a card first. Oh my gosh. Okay, then. Wait, then do I draw? I don't draw anything. I just grab it. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's drawing.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Playing that there. Am I getting into too many places? Only time will tell. Oh, look at that wager card. Costing me points. I could have played that. It's too late now.
Hi, Herbs Gambit!
Herbs Gambit, what's up?
Good to see
Staying up late with us.
We have been trying to we haven't been streaming as much as we usually do.
Took a bit of a break for the holidays.
Also,
and,
it was just a busy time.
But we're back to our normal schedule. Actually, this is
sort
a good point.
Normal.
Normal schedule is being adjusted. We're going to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays.
4.
The people in our IRL board game nights, not yet.
Okay.
And they had some schedule conflicts, so we had to switch that from Wednesday to Monday starting next week. So Monday's our streaming night, so we're switching that to Tuesday. So Tuesday and Thursday is now going to be our streaming. Whoa, were you just looking at my hand?
No, I wasn't.
That is pretty messed up.
I really wasn't. I promise. I'm gonna go with.
Oh no, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to give your opponent cards in this. But then they just like gunk up your hand.
Yeah.
And waste space.
Okay,
Ooh, what's that?
I'm done.
Is that a 5?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Again, Pia with the really bad organization. Herbs Gambit, how have you been? How was your not winter break, because not everyone had break, but winter holiday, New Year's? It feels like we haven't seen a lot of people lately, but we're trying to get back into a more regular schedule. Mostly because also it's just such a bummer to. It's kind of nice to get some games into the. Oh.
I switched sides here because. Yep. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That's like now. Oh my gosh! Live editing here.
Sorry, I'm watching Andrew.
The numbers were all mirrored, so I want people to be able to
couldn't
read the numbers.
Couldn't read it. This is Legends. Have you played this game before? Lost Cities or Gambit? Have you played it before?
We got the sides right now, and we've got. All right, so it's
Legend says I saw a spam puzzle.
Yeah, actually, we are getting that spam puzzle. So, I don't know if anyone saw, but the OP, the publishers of Monopoly, as well as a number of hobby games, they are... Oh, you're committing into the yellows, huh?
Yeah. We'll see if this works. I spent all my turn taking everything from the discard pile. It was all different spam on it.
Yes. Whoa. So they are making a spam Yahtzee, and I think James Brazil pointed that out, as well as Board Game Feast. There's a few people who all added us on either Twitter and Discord, and they. So we saw that they were making this spam Yahtzee, so I reached out to them, and they're going to be sending us not only the spam Yahtzee, but they're also going to send us that puzzle, the spam puzzle. So we're going to definitely hopefully get that framed and put up behind us.
I saw a Batman Tiki. Oh, that's awesome. Legends is the one that sent us this, our newest raid idol after our original raid idol broke. And I forgot how it broke. I think it fell when we were cleaning. It was something not exciting. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, go ahead.
2, 3, 4.
Man, you're just like holding out so that like the person you're playing with like places a number that's higher, and then they don't get to. You can't use it.
I know.
Thanks, Herbs. Yeah, Andrew. I was like, Andrew, don't ask them. And Andrew's like, why not? We could just ask. The worst they could say is no. And that is horrifying to me. So I was like, I don't. But you were like, it worked.
They were really nice about it. I know that OP they have sponsored TLN before, so I know that they like streaming. Not all publishers really value streaming necessarily, so it's kind of a 50-50 chance when you reach out, but I was pretty confident
sorry, I was like
that you were looking at all my cards.
I didn't mean
that
to.
That is messed up. So it's like it may or may not be a good chance.
I actually really like puzzles. We usually don't pick puzzles if we are doing something like a tabletop
puzzles aren't
thing.
our favorite
but
activity.
This is pretty funny to me, so I'm very.
A spam puzzle is a great opportunity to do one when we normally probably wouldn't, and then I like puzzles when they're framed and up on the wall. That's always.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, we have this really weird. We need to post it somewhere. We have a really weird puzzle that I found, and it's like a not cartoon, but these cats that are like, how do you explain this?
You have like a little food cart?
Yeah, but it's like in a Japanese style. They have a food cart with Japanese
food. Whoa, Pumpy Tudors! What's up? Oh my gosh, with the bits! So we do analog alerts here, and Pumpy Tudors for those bits. You get maybe two
or Tutors?
Tutors, sorry.
Or Tudors.
Pumpy Tudors. May you find a scent for a cologne or perfume that you really, really like. And
Monkey King wants you to be smelling good.
May your socks never bunch up at the bottom of your shoe.
Ooh, yeah, that bothers me a lot. My family, I don't know if anyone else's family does this, but my parents, specifically my mom, she always buys like a small scent, like perfume or cologne, usually like a more expensive one that's like small. And by small, I mean like this. For like a big event. So like she got Andrew and I, well actually Andrew a scent when our baby was born because she was like, her idea is that it's like a special milestone or event in your life. So she wants to connect a smell to that because like smell is a powerful memory. And so it's just funny because like when I got married, she got me like a little scent. Andrew and I don't buy or like wear colognes or perfumes, but it was like a very interesting concept. And one of the reasons she thought of it too was, this is kind of a sad story, but their house got broken into, and so she used to buy like little jewelry. Like she got a bracelet when I was born, and then like earrings when my sister was born, but then they were stolen. And then so she was like, well, she also does like scents, and she's like, well, then you can just always buy Chanel Chanel is not the one, but like a Dolce & Gabbana scent. They can't take that away from you.
Thanks, Yep, for the alert. Pumpy Tudor says, these are the wishes I need in 2022. I love it.
I'm glad you...
Whose turn was it?
I just played the...
8?
Yes.
Alright, let's see.
BRB Medicine Time says, Legends... I bought a G.I. Joe puzzle. Ooh, Jimmy's a great way to get a product or something, says Yipcha. Oh, Legend says, I prefer Lost Cities, the board game. Lost Cities is one of the first games I learned to play years ago. Oh!
Whoa!
This Lost Cities or the board game?
The board game, I think, is an implementation. This was the first one.
Oh, okay.
And then the board game, I think, came later.
That makes sense then why everyone, like, loves it so much.
Yeah. Was it this version, or has there been a few different versions in terms of the art direction and whatnot? I think the art. This is.
Oh, this is unique card art. I didn't even notice this. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's like melting into the sand is covering it. I'm just noticing these things.
It actually is a nice little production. You didn't think the art spoke to you, Pia, but.
I think it's speaking to me now. I think it's just kind of like the really strong coloring, but I think I'm eating my words now, as I do usually when I have strong opinions about things. So,
Pumpy Tour says this is probably a more recent copy. Yeah, it does seem like it's an updated version of an older game.
I'm liking it, but it makes sense now why so many people like it, because I thought it was newer for some reason. But then when people were talking about it, I was like, they must... It seemed like it had been around long enough where everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of people had a chance to try it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then with that said, I'm gonna go...
We're not first to this well.
Pumpy Tudor says, your copy has more modern artwork than mine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm really glad we were gonna play it on Monday, but then
we didn't stream Monday.
Or it's not Monday, Monday or Tuesday, like earlier.
But we were gonna do it Monday and then decided not to stream. I had
Andrew took a really great nap.
Yeah, good headache nap.
Oh no.
I can see your whole hand. And you're streaming your hand! Whoa.
Andrew, don't.
I saw one of those numbers.
Don't look at my hand.
Hey, I couldn't help it.
Okay.
It was right on the screen.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh my gosh, that's really taking up a lot of space.
Going hard on these whites over here.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I do not have much wiggle room in my hand right now.
Yeah, it's all gonna start going it's gonna go bad real soon. I don't know how many I should be going in on because.
Well, as soon as you go in on it, you've committed 20 points.
Can I get 20? Okay,
yeah. Yeah, can you get 20?
That's an interesting question.
I have gone in on this one, which seems to have been a huge mistake. I thought I could do more, but as you can see, there's one card there, so I'm now negative 18 for the Blues. Oh, the 9. You're withholding that.
I've been like buying my time, just waiting and being so nervous. Hey, did you get a card with a 29 on it in your hand? Says 29? 29?
No. There's no 29s.
Maybe it was next to each other.
Maybe it was the 2.
Legends is back.
Discarded that and grabbed the card. Oh, but the game's gonna end when the deck's out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, shoot. I'm gonna do.
I'm just burning through this deck.
Okay, here, and.
Ooh, you really think you can do?
I think so. I'm scared. And then I gotta draw, right? Play and draw. I'm joking when you flashed your hand. Andrew, I have a special card. It only comes out once a game, and it's a 29 of all numbers. Andrew's gonna get a lot of points for this because he has a double.
A double.
I'm gonna go with this, and then I'm gonna do a blind draw. Here.
Pushing that end game.
Bummer. Actually, no. I'm gonna go.
Ooh, this is intense.
Here, I see why people say this game is tense. I feel the tension. Now the thing is, can I get my cards out as fast enough?
I know.
Now that I've been
don't draw that
buying
deck. There
my time.
is 4 cards left, so 4 turns left of pulling those cards there.
I'm gonna go here.
Oh no.
And then I'm gonna go. Now do I just now I'm just gonna mess around and try to grab random cards just to keep it going.
To keep the dream alive. You can.
I guess I have to. Oh, but I want those cards. How do I time that? Anyways.
Man, really screwing me on the blue here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get so many negative points. I'm gonna get so many.
Do we get any negative points for having a lot of unused cards? Okay.
No. This is a risky move. Oh no.
Yes.
Your turn? Or my turn?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna draw something random like this. Go like this.
Oh, you got to 10.
I drew what I needed. Game
no!
is done.
Dang it. I shouldn't have let you. There's still I could have drawn a green. Alright, so end game scoring. Here we go. I'm gonna get messed up here. Okay.
The Mai Tais are helping.
So, yellow, you got 19, 26, 31, 35, 40, minus 20, so that's 20 points for yellow. I have...
I'm going to write this down on my phone.
13, 18... 22, 24. Minus 20.
Oh,
so 4 points. But times 3, 4 times 3, 13 points. Or 12 points. Here's where I really screw up. So I've got 13 here, so negative 7. So what did I say? 12 minus 7 is 5. So I have 5 points. Oh my God.
So now you're at 17?
I'm at 5 points.
You were doing your total.
Yeah. 19, 27, 32, 35, minus 20 is 15 times 2 is 30 more points, whatever you had before. You're at 50.
I'm at 50. 50 versus 5 right now.
Gosh. Alright, so then I've got 15, 21, 26.
Loser finishes their drink.
Alright, 6. I've got 6 more points, so I'm back up to 12. No, I'm back to 11.
50 versus 11.
And let's see, I've got 10, 13 minus 7 times 2, so negative 14. So I'm at negative 3 points total. Final score, you've got 15, 25, 32 minus 20 is 12 times 2 is 24 more points. So currently the score is negative 3 to 74.
Was it this that ruined you?
Yeah. Well, it was, I never got to play my last card there.
Oh.
And,
you know what?
I drew that later. Yeah, I knew you were hoarding those about halfway through the game. I was like, she's gotta be hoarding those. And then, I had another card. I needed two or three more turns to really make some points out of that.
It was so hard to try to just kind of like keep being busy here, so that you so I would wait for you to kind of like just go, not go for it, but like you couldn't wait any longer, Man, I haven't won that much over Andrew in a very long time, so I'm glad that there are people to witness it, because I'm usually not very good at games.
Round 2?
I want to end a winner.
No, we gotta do 2 rounds. We gotta do 2 rounds.
Okay.
I've played like 5 rounds with you on stream, just so you could get your win.
5 rounds?
Wasn't that the Animals Upon Animals?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to get a rematch from Animals Upon Animals. And Unmatched multiple times, yeah. Okay, I'm going to let Andrew try. Oh, I'm really nervous. Now I have to, defend my win.
Defend your champion.
Woo, okay.
74 to negative 3. Hey, at least we know this game's competitive.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first? It's like you want to start low, but if you start too low,
I'll go first.
It's so tough.
Well, because then the other person will be withholding
stuff, yeah.
And then I draw.
Okay, yeah.
Pressure is on Pia. I know. I realized every game I'm like, this is how winners feel. They have to defend their title. And now, I was so happy, and then I feel like my heart is a little bit nervous. Who out of the two of us do you think is the more competitive one?
I think you are.
You think I am?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you quit singing because you saw someone else singing. That was better than you.
So, Filipinos love karaoke. And when I was younger, one of my family's favorite stories about me was my family had a...
committing...
My family had
early.
what is it called?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I have to draw. A restaurant that had a little, what is it, stage and people would like musicians would play, but then if you're the niece of the people who own the restaurant, you go up there and you sing a little bit. And so I would sing, and then everyone would clap, and then another little kid was there. This is like, I'm under 4 years old. Another kid like went up there and sang, and she was really good. And so then I turned to my mom, and I was like, let's go home. I don't want to be here anymore, because my family would just go and hang out at that restaurant. And maybe that's me being competitive. I think I did realize, though, I think both of us are, in comparison to other people, like, less competitive.
Yeah, I think, generally speaking, neither of us are as competitive as others. But I think you're more competitive than me.
I think that's fair.
Because, honestly, I want, like, the big thing... I enjoy winning. I would lie if... I'd be lying if I didn't say I enjoy winning. But if I can play a big play in a game, it feels almost as good as winning. And that could be a dramatic play, or...
I feel that same way, too, but I think Andrew likes messing with people a bit more, so I think the big play is, like, a little bit more exciting or, like, memorable to you. Though, one of the games of... what's that one game, Andrew? Dead of Winter, where I
mean, we still talk about this. This is years later.
Yeah, I don't like deceiving people, but I was able to deceive our friends and Andrew. And the nice thing is those friends, like, really like those social manipulation and aggressive games, so I knew they could handle it. I don't know if I would have liked the deception and winning from deceiving the group if that group of friends just didn't really like that style of games, or just didn't really I feel like okay,
I really like this. It does compare to Schotten or Battle Line. I would say they're kind of in a similar genre.
I'm scared that you're baiting me into, like, doubling.
Yeah, I'm
scared.
It's like, now that we've played 2 rounds, there's definitely some, like, there's some mind games going on. There's some shenanigans that you can pull off in this, for sure.
Over here.
You're not gonna go harder?
I'm scared.
Okay.
That's what happened to you last time, so I'm learning from your mistakes. These are such cool pictures. So the sand is coming.
Interesting. I'm not committed to much. I'm not committed to much. Wow. Okay.
I really like this game. I almost think... I don't know if I like it more than Schotten Totten now. I don't know.
We need to go back and play Schotten Totten.
I do really like Schotten Totten. Oh, I gotta play a game. I play a...
This feels smoother than Schotten Totten.
Yeah, that might be right.
Like Schotten Totten...
I think
you're competing over... Yeah, it's like a trick... It's almost like 10 trick-taking games all in one.
Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, never mind. I totally messed that up. It got quiet. Things are tense. Yeah.
I know.
It's the pressure herbs. It's me thinking real hard about how I have a... we gotta play something. I gotta...
Taking that 5.
Thing on my back. I didn't take the 5. I put my hand there and I realized I have to play a card first.
Just saying you're thinking about taking it. Jalapeno Grigio.
Oh my gosh, that's an amazing...
Yeah. I picked up Schotten Totten recently, but me and my SO haven't played. It's really good. Have you played Lost Cities?
This is really similar. That's why we're just talking about.
I mean, it's similar that it's a 2-player card game. I think they're different enough to own both. This one seems like you're.
I feel like I'm regretting a lot of things more here.
Yeah, it feels more regretful. I feel like the in Shot and Totten you can be a little more tricky with what you're doing. You can bait the other player a little bit more.
Though our friend K-Pax, he asked for some board games when they were going to the hospital when his wife is going to give birth, and because depending on people's labors, it can be long or short, and mine was long, so we played Karen, the
CAIRN.
Yeah, that board game. And so they went they were like, can you like share any, or like, can we borrow some games? And Shot and Totten was one of them. And I think that's the one they played, right?
I think it was, yeah. Yeah, no, I'd agree. Helping You says, I want Lost Cities, but it seems similar enough that I can put it on the back burner for
now. That's
very, very fair. We've played Shot and Totten. I still think we've got a lot of playing to do of Shot and Totten if we want. It's actually been a little while since we played.
Yeah.
I know there's also a Shot and Totten 2, and I don't know.
Oh my gosh, this is a painful choice.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I completely interrupted.
Giving me a green, huh? Giving me a green.
Okay.
Man, tough choices.
There's a couple of times actually when we are trying to figure out something to stream, and if I have a long work day, Shot and Totten's usually the one that I like see on our shelf, and I'm like, ooh, I would be interested in maybe playing that.
Yeah.
Just so we have like a stream where we're not learning something, which is usually kind of the hard thing for me on week.
Yeah, to learn games.
Nights.
We do it a lot, actually. You do learn a lot of games.
Well, only because of streaming, because
yeah, that's true.
it's a good excuse to learn anyway.
I love replaying games too. But one of our goals is to get through our backlog, or our shelf of shame, shelf of opportunity, shelf of disappointment.
Shelf of unplayed games.
Shelf of unplayed games. Just the neutral way of saying it.
It's statements of fact. No emotion, no judgment. Okay. I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to grab this.
Oh, shoot. What number was that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Was that one of yours from earlier?
I don't know.
Do you just bank it there for a little while?
No, I don't think it was. I think it was your card. Okay. The question is...
Legends. Team Pia in the house.
Yes. Legends, you might be siding with an actual winner today.
An actual winner and a natural winner.
Legends is always the rooting for the underdog on this channel. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, what is the best course of action here? I think.
Oh, you think you're gonna?
I completely regret that. Yeah, that was actually what I was pointing at.
You think you're gonna get some big points there, huh? We will see.
We
will see.
We'll see.
Oh, very interesting. Too bad you never got that 3. Too bad, Pia.
Oh my gosh.
Legends Lost City board game is the first game I taught my girlfriend. Oh, that is always a special thing. Does your girlfriend like board games independently, or is that something? Is it something you've introduced her to, or is it just something you both connect over?
Andrew, we both didn't grow up playing board games, but Andrew, we got introduced to board games. First game was Ticket to Ride, and we were at a board game cafe or board game store that lent it out. They didn't even ask for our ID. They're just like, just bring it back. And so we walked to a grocery store that had outdoor seating and played it. So it's interesting how we both got introduced to it. Andrew, you definitely like dive deeper. He does all the like researching and buying of games.
I'm a collector at heart. So I like collecting games, although we have limited space, so there's only so much we could do. What are we doing here?
I went really hard with one strategy, which was just playing all my like handshake, like double wagers right away. But I think I shouldn't have done that because now I'm kind of stuck with kind of committing to certain expeditions or certain colors. But
and if you can't get them,
it seemed smart at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It's that 10 card though, you know? It's like, it's a tough thing. Legend says, it's a hobby that I've introduced to her. She likes Uno and Australian Monopoly, but taught her Lost Cities, board game, Detective Charlie, Arcology, the new expedition in Colorado. Very cool, very cool.
Nice.
I know not everyone connects with their SO over
board games.
Board games.
So I'm always curious about if it's hobbies people share or if it's like something that they play with their friends. And like we have a friend that he plays. This is Trevor. He plays the big one,
Twilight Imperium.
Twilight Imperium, and his wife plays some board games, but she'll play. I think some of her favorite games are like. Well, Parks isn't like nothing.
Parks is not as simple. After playing Trails, which is the simplified version of Parks, I realized Parks is actually a bit of a step. It's not.
But she really likes she likes hiking and that type of thing. So the theme really drew her. But I think a lot about the games that she could potentially
She likes games you can have conversations while you're playing.
Over, yeah. So and usually like she'll be willing to play something with everyone, but it might not be her most natural thing she would do. But so we have a lot of friends that like have their SOs have various levels of interest in the games. You went, right? I was looking for something like this to get us started.
Just get those wheels moving.
My turn? I feel like we should install a knock rule for this game. Because it can be fast or it can be slow.
Yeah, totally.
Like right now, here comes the cascade. Go ahead.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm just thinking about some things.
I sent her a Disney Haunted Mansion because she used to let people on the actual ride. She used to let people on the actual ride when she was younger. Oh, did she work at Disneyland? She used to let people on the actual ride. We have friends that they like board games. They've played Murder in Hong Kong. Oh, I was listening for that knock.
Deception.
Deception.
Murder in Hong Kong.
Why did you scream it? Oh.
I think it has an exclamation point. I could be wrong. It does in my brain.
Andrew's just screaming.
She worked at Disneyland. So
cool.
Seems like she did that. Awesome.
Also,
Legends, we have our plane tickets for Dice Tower West.
Yeah.
Which
we bought the tickets.
We bought the tickets for the convention itself, and didn't buy plane tickets until recently. So
we're great planners.
Been sitting on that one for a bit.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. Now I have to go through my order.
I don't think I've actually done the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. Although the last time I was in Disneyland was still in elementary school, so I think maybe 4th grade or 5th grade. And by last time, I mean the only time.
The one and only
time. I had a great time. The Indiana Jones ride had just opened. That marks about when we were there, so. Oh, wow.
But so we have friends that they really like Disney. So we haven't gotten a chance to play Villainous, and I know we'll like it, but I think we're gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna give it to them, assuming we're gonna play. But it's just so funny because we introduced them to rival restaurants, and because their game group or their friend group who live kind of a couple hours away from us, like don't play a whole lot of games, but they're big foodies. They love rival restaurants, and that game has been kind of shared amongst that group. Like they played it twice for New Year's, and it's like, oh man, I wish. Well, it's not that I wish they lived closer to us so we could play that game. I mean, I do wish they lived closer to us. Mm-hmm. But, like, we play a lot of other games that are different styles with your friends or...
Totally.
Friends that we're connected to because of you. But I was like, man, they also have fewer options, too. So, like, once they find something, I think they're going to really
my collection is too big, and so there's so many options all the time. We're playing new games most of the time.
I think they also are really big Marvel fans, so I feel like they would be really into anything Marvel.
Rise of Mages, welcome to the stream.
Hi, Rise of Mages. We are playing a game called Lost Cities. This is the second one. I would like to report that I won, what was my score? All you need to know is I was in the mid, almost to 50, and Andrew was negative.
-3 to 72.
And I'm bragging because I never get to win. Or not never get to win, but I usually don't win, and it's my turn, and I've been drawing this out because there's not a good move, and I don't like my odds here. Gotta play something.
I know you're holding on to some cards that I really, really want. I'm very, very sad about it. I don't know, but I feel like they should be showing up, and so there's not
I don't
that
know
many
what you're talking about
in here. Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have played that one, but it's good.
It's okay.
Rise of Mages, do you like board games or video games or what else have we been talking about today? We've been talking about how after this stream, after I beat Andrew for the second time, knock knock on wood. Oh wait, did you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did anyone? We always love to hear what people have gotten to the table recently, either board games or what they've been playing for video games too. I got to play Ruination yesterday, which is a kind of troops on a map game. It was super fun. We got to play with a new player, and it's a very, very aggressive game. You're always
a new player,
attacking.
Meaning a new friend.
A new friend. Yes. So that was exciting. And it was a game I got for Christmas. So the turnaround was pretty fast for that one, actually. So, getting to play a game within a month of buying it is pretty good for our record. I have a Christmas gift that I got. Yeah, I did. That I got years ago, probably 3 years ago at this point, and I still have yet to get to play it. I even had it completely set up once.
You did?
Yeah, we were gonna play it.
What was it?
Wasteland Express.
Oh yeah, I was looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Herb's Gambit says, Rise of Mages says, mostly board games and miniatures. I'm trying to make my own. Ooh, that's exciting. And recently played Summoner Wars, Jaipur, Ghostbusters, X-Men in Black. Ooh, what did you like out of those ones? Oh, thank you!
Whoa! Jehananon is raiding us. Let's go.
Thanks for the raid, Jehananon.
Thank you so much for the raid. Spam's in my face. I'm Andrew.
I'm Pia.
And we're Board Games TN. We do analog alerts here. This is our raid idol. He lets you know.
Legends.
From Legends, one of our viewers.
All the way from Hawaii.
Yeah. We're playing Lost Cities tonight by the good Dr. Knizia, one of our favorite designers. on our channel, we stream physical board games most of the time.
I love these.
And we're trying to... Yeah, these are so good. We try to play through our Shelf of Shame, Shelf of Opportunity, whatever you want to call it. Shelf of Unplayed Games. And pretty good. We're at 79% of our collection played at this point.
And welcome, everyone. Or if you want to SO Johanna
let's do it.
And everyone over from DFoob. Vampire Bites, thanks for saying hi. Dr. Sign, Jenny.
Oh, and you, what were y'all playing over there?
Rise of Mages.
We were actually just discussing with chat what they've been playing recently.
Yeah, so Rise of Mages is saying Eclipse, Star Trek, Ascendancy, Super Dungeon Explorer.
Dungeon Explorer.
Super Dungeon Explorer is the one and only
game we painted. We don't even own it anymore. We enjoyed it. We just have too many games, I think.
We don't have a lot of space in our apartment.
So we do have to move through games sometimes. But Super Dungeon Explorer.
There are games everywhere in our house. There's a game that is Fujikoro is currently like the stand for Andrew's computer screen. There's no space in our apartment. It was funny. Our landlord was just saying how they're like, can we check in? Someone wants to look at your apartment because we might be moving soon, and we're like, okay, but also
they're gonna see a lot of board games.
Maybe we'll just pretend we're in the resale game or whatever. I have no excuse for how many board games that we have. Indie TT.
Rise of Mages. Also, Ankh was one of my favorite games of last year. So super excited you're playing that. Ankh.
Oh wait, didn't you show me pictures of Ankh painted? Or was that
Ankh painted looks? Ooh. I mean, any game from Cool Mini or Not, typically when it's painted, the miniatures are really good. So when a good painter paints them, they look absolutely amazing. Herb says Ankh seems so intimidating to paint. Yeah, so much stuff. Actually 2020, I went on an expedition to wash all of my miniatures.
Which is what, Andrew? It sounds like you're just scrubbing them.
Okay, so washing them is a style of painting where you paint a thin paint on it that it fills in the crevices and kind of puts shades in there, so it makes the whole miniature pop, but it doesn't actually add color to it. And actually, I did do a few of the the washers that are colored by I think Citadel. Anyways, so I did that with all my miniatures, and it took way too long. So painting is a lot, and I respect anyone who can spend the time to do it.
It's always cool to watch.
I barely had the patience to wash it all, but I've recently started feeling the urge again. I was like, I've gotten a few more games. I have a lot of miniatures, and I'm like, I kind of want them washed.
Rise of Mages, do you stream your painting? Since you paint a lot, I'm always curious about that.
I paint a lot. Yeah, actually, painting and watching streams seems like it would go together really well. Watching streams.
Yeah. Well, I watch a lot of YouTube videos of indie small business artists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is about them doing their art and then cutting between them doing their art and then them packaging stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's
Johanna said that they did their session 0 for an indie RPG, Wild Seed.
Awesome. I only just heard about or learned about session 0s because I've done D&D, but I've never been part of a session 0, but we've been playing an indie tabletop RPG called Gubat Banwa, which is set in pre-colonial, or another term is porcelain era Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cool to one, do a session 0, but 2, just the week before, one of my podcasts that do RPG podcasts, we're talking about session 0s.
Not another D&D podcast.
Not another D&D podcast is what it was.
They were doing their session 0. Yeah. So stay tuned, because we are hoping to maybe add a stream to our menu of streams where we play Gubat Banwa. But we got to put together a team and figure it all out. But
yeah.
very excited about that. So it's a really cool system and an even cooler setting. So
yeah. But WildSea, can you tell me more about that? That sounds really cool. We should look it up before we forget. Just pull it up on the browser so when we close the stream we can find it.
Yeah.
WildSea tabletop RPG. Ooh.
It was a Kickstarter. Looks like. Ooh,
whoa, that looks really cool. See, Andrew. Oh my gosh,
I own way too many role-playing game books. In fact, one is on its way, and I've played.
Whoa, that was really cool.
I've only played. Whoa, the species
in
this
are
super cool. It's like a mushroom tentacle thing.
Are you streaming the rest of your sessions? Like session 1 and beyond. This looks really cool.
Yeah, I need to look more into this. This is super cool. Although I need no more role-playing game books. I've got too many as it is. The one that's coming on the way is the Trudvang Legends 5e version. So I have a lot of like other systems out there.
Yeah, keep going.
I have a lot of other systems out there, and I find that 5th edition is always the easiest to get people to play. So a modded 5th edition, I think, is generally speaking the easiest way to do. Rise of Mages, I have a ton of RPG books too. Yeah, I got into RPGs like I got into board games, which meant I was kickstarting a lot and buying a lot of different ones. And if it takes a lot of work to get a board game to a table, it takes 10 times that to get a role-playing game to the table. Oh, we got Duke of Frank.
Speaking of someone who we play tabletop RPGs with, Duke of Frank.
Yeah, Duke of Frank, may you get to continue your years-old Star Wars
RPG
with
with
us.
That's a really self-serving blessing. Hey, also, I here's a lesser self-serving.
Alpha Babies. That comes from another role-playing game we played.
May you have some good hockey games this month.
Mm-hmm. My turn, right?
Half my books. Yeah. Rise of Mages. I think half of our bookshelf is.
Probably.
Especially indie tabletop role-playing games.
Don't talk to me about it.
Or talk to Andrew about it. It sounds like you have found a kindred spirit in Rise of Mages board game. Oh my gosh, Rise of Mages, I just selected it, and that is Andrew's.
Yeah,
that looks
Legends
really familiar
of the Five
to me.
Rings. I've got that. I've got, of course, Age of Rebellion, Edge of Empire, and Force of Destiny.
Yeah, we play Force.
5th edition. I got a bunch of that.
We played Age of Rebellion, a little bit of it before the pandemic with Duke of Frank.
Those look like some cool games there.
Andrew.
Yeah, Rise of Mages. He says I own all of the D&D books, Star Trek and Dune. And the new vampire one, and whatever the new vampire one is. I was keeping up with the D&D books because for a long time they were coming out once to twice a year, so it didn't take much to keep up with collecting those. But at a certain point, I had so many campaigns for D&D that I was like, it takes years to play through one of these.
But it's just, I think for you, it's just like exciting to see the possibilities.
Exactly. Yep.
And that's why, actually, one of the things that Andrew, we were just talking to Yep Cha, who was in here earlier.
Only one card left. Oh my gosh.
About streaming Gubat Banwa, because we're playing with my family right now, which is super exciting, but we want to play more sessions, so we kind of thought it'd be a good excuse to stream it, just so that. Because streaming, similarly to streaming board games, it's gotten us to play a lot of our unplayed games. So I feel like we would get a chance to do more of our role-playing games. But yeah, when I saw that, I mean, I haven't seen anyone not that many. Because there's probably, I don't know enough people who play a lot of tabletop role-playing games or like to collect role-playing game systems.
And they're really hard to sell, so I've tried selling, because I had all the Mutant and Masterminds books for a while, ended up selling them.
It kind of, your shelf looked like our shelf in our house.
Yeah.
It looked like a photo of our house. Have you come to our house? Is that where
but I have the, The Strange and Numenera. I've got a lot of those.
Oh, we played Numenera. That's where
I want to play
Alpha Babies
The Strange.
came from.
Yeah, Alpha Babies comes from
that quote.
That quote came from Numenera, which was a great system and world. Okay,
I gotta double check something here.
I got all those D&D books at once. Target.
What?
Out of all places, had a buy two get one free, but it's stacked with a 50% off, so it was buy one get two free. So I said, okay, I'll take them all. Oh my gosh, that is an insane deal.
No way. And Johanna says that's dope. One of our players used to write for White Wolf. White Wolf
very
is,
cool.
Do you know what White Wolf is?
They made one of the books series. That they, I don't remember specifically which one. Resume is 1,500 normally ballpark. Oh, $500 for all of them, and it would be 1,500.
Okay, game is
price.
done.
Wow.
I grabbed the last card.
Dang. All right.
Okay, let's see if I get positive points and Andrew's in the negative again.
Yeah, last game red. I was at -3 points.
I'm gonna say it as much as possible because this gap for winning never. No way! I'm just seeing the prices.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's pretty wild. So 19, 26, 32, 34, minus 20, 14 times 2 is 28.
Okay.
And then you've got 16, 23, so 3 points times 2 is 6.
Wait, why?
Minus 20.
Oh.
Everything's minus 20, remember.
Okay.
It's the cost of the expedition. You gotta... 32, 1, 32, 34. Alright, so I got 18, 24.
I thought that was going to be better.
31.
31?
So 31 minus 20 is 11.
Oh no, we're already closer. Okay.
Because I have positive points?
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to beat 74
to -3. I'm going to get positive points, I think, during this game. Although, I'm going to get some negatives over here. Anyways, 19,
well, believe
26,
it till I see it.
26, 32, 37, 40. So, 20 times 3, is going to be 60 more points for Pia. That was a big one. I shouldn't have given 60, you those cards.
60,
alright, so I got 18, 25, 29, 31. So it's going to be 11 times 4, which is
44.
44.
So you're at 55. 55.
Ooh, better than -3. So I got 13, 18. So that's -2. -2 for my score.
Okay. With the
final score is
94 to 53.
Hey!
Which is an improvement.
Which is 53 is way better than -3 points. So I'll take it.
You know,
personal improvement.
There's a growth. Andrew's most improved in this. It is definitely way closer this game, Rise of Mages, than the -3 to 74 last game.
Although still about 40 points off, so not 70 points difference.
Everyone improved. Everyone in this room improved.
Yeah, you got a better score. Man, I can't believe you got 60 points for this.
I like this game.
I gave those to you.
I don't really...
That's the painful part, is I gave you those cards. I didn't think you had all of them. Did you get those from polls, or did you just have them?
I can't remember.
Oh, man.
I was doing so well, it was just intuitive. It was just flowing, I can't even remember what flowing. I did. But the thing is, Usually I don't win games. If I do win games, it's the first game.
That is not fair.
But when streaming, I definitely don't win games because I'm more.
You are better at paying attention to the chat, which usually takes away from your strategizing. So
the cognitive load is more with the stream than the chat or than the game.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I have way more fun exponentially when I play games on stream. As long as I'm not stressed
but still
coming
wins
from
by
work.
50 points. Team Bia.
Legends, you are finally rooting for a winner. And we've determined that I am the more competitive one out of the two of us, even though we're low competitiveness.
I need to throw some games so you like streaming more. That's
don't do that. Then I'm gonna hate streaming because I'm like, I'm so good when I stream.
No, I need to not do that. Man. I do probably need to pay more attention.
Thank you everyone for witnessing my win. Leave today thinking that I win and beat Andrew, and Andrew gets negative points and I get positive points.
Oh man, negative points is a brutal score to just get negative points.
Let's see. Shall we stream or not stream but raid Rolling with Brock?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks everyone for joining. I wish I could warn you that I'm, gonna be really good at a game so that you can come and witness another win. I think I'm happier. You know what? That must mean I'm more competitive because I'm way happier than
when you win 2 games in a row. That was good.
The thing is, I also have a spidey sense of when Andrew lets me win too. So it's
I don't think I've ever let you win.
Because I would know, and then I would not like the game because I would be like, oh, that's the game that Andrew let me win.
All right, see you all over at Rolling with Rock. It looks like he's playing Pokemon, so we'll go watch that. All right, give him a good hello and raid.
And have a good rest of your night or weekend, I guess.
Rise of Mage says, I used to be easy on my wife with games. That didn't last long. All right, see you over there.